Alright, so this day we were cruising around, and there we are. There I am flying by the purple one, of course. So we were cruising around, and somebody said they knew of a car show that wasn't too far away. So we ended up stopping there, and you could basically come in there and walk around, or pay like $5 and come in there and park, which is what one of our guys did. We were cool sitting on the outside, but he wanted us all to be in there, so he paid for us all to park. So shout out to him. But it was cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff there, but as you can see, if you really look around, like for every one or two like show or custom cars, you know, that's something cool to look at, there's like 5 bone stock daily drivers, which didn't make sense to me. You know, there was no organization. Like, you know, if you're gonna bring your daily driver in there, you know, park it off to the back, you know, let all the cool cars and, you know, custom stuff park together, you know, instead of all spread out like they were. Like, there's one lone Slingshot over there by itself, you know, one little Camaro kind of parked, taking up 4 spots for no reason, bunch of cars parked really crooked, you know. Like, there was a U-Haul truck, if you look over there by us, a couple spots down, you know, bone stock Dodge Ram and a, like, looks like a Suburban or something right there, a Camaro that was pretty much stock, you know, that was a convertible. Like, it just really didn't make sense why most of these were here, and, you know, it just kind of took away from the car show vibe to me. But it was cool though. It was fun, you know, seeing all the cars and all the custom stuff. So just wanted to share that. That was supposed to be my last video, but unfortunately I completely forgot I had drone footage, so here it is in this video. And now back to the regular stuff.
Look at their little model. Every time I see an animal, I want. Every time I see a pet animal, I just want to go and get one.
That's just so weird though. This is a parking lot just flooded. There's like a walking trail way over there.
Yeah, we ain't walking that way.
No.
Oh, they're all so adorable. Do you think it'd attack me? This is where we're getting married.
It's not.
No, but you can't. Why are you going this way? Go this way.
Well, this trail looks more fun. Oh, look, there's a swan. Look. See the swan? Wow, this is actually really peaceful out here. It's crazy. This is not supposed to be water.
It looks like fallout.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta admit though, it'd be cute to take pictures there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the kayaking.
Oh, cool. See, look. Is that a swan? I don't know. I'm not good with animal names. It's a white duck.
I shouldn't have my phone over this.
No.
Oh, the trees in the water. Man, look at me being all scenic and stuff. Oh, look at all the... What is it? Seaweed?
Seaweed, yeah. That's actually really clear water.
It really is.
I would like to come like at like noon when the sun's straight up looking down.
So, we'll call off work tomorrow.
Yeah, if only that's how it worked. These stairs are just awkward.
I love them. This is my
I've got like
stairs.
too big of a stride. Like, I want to like take big steps.
Huh, now what do you do?
Huh. Follow the path.
Are we really?
I want to swim in here.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to kayak now. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to do this.
Well, yeah, it's not supposed to be flooded like this, but... I wonder if the 2 adult ones are going to get it on.
Is that what they're doing?
Probably.
What if that's mom and dad? Now that I thought of it. Well, the one definitely isn't, but the ones, no. They're all coming this week because they want me to be their new mom.
Oh my God.
Look at that, people on their tight. Oh, he looks comfy. He's just laying back.
Oh, look.
Oh, they're digging in the water. Is that them looking for food or?
Probably. See the white one?
Yeah, he keeps laying back. I know. I think he lost his family.
He's digging for something.
They all are right here. See? Someone created this for a reason.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is meant to walk over.
Well, it's there to walk over, but not really in like flats and, you know, nice pants and stuff.
Are you walking over it?
No,
Well,
it goes to the road.
To walk over it.
It goes to the road. They're like racing. It's so funny. They like peck at each other and then speed off.
So cute. Where is he going? Oh. Never seen a bird like
Yeah.
that.
I wonder if he's got hiccups.
Aw. I like it. One's got the blue feather on it. I need to start carrying bread with me.
Oh my God. Just keep a roll or a loaf in the glove box.
Whenever we start going, I say, let's go on. Because we always end up in this area.
Mm-hmm.
They're little...
That noise is so soothing, that little like...
Oh my goodness. Aww.
Can you imagine Bailey?
She would go
She
crazy.
would be running right in there trying to follow him. That would be funny to watch, only because I know they'd get away. But watching her run through the water,
Oh my
because they'd all go out there where it's deep, and her ass would
Yeah.
probably try to run out there after him. And
Probably would.
then you see her out there.
Water, though,
Yeah,
a
you'd see her out there doggy paddling trying to get back.
Look at them digging for
It's
food.
just, it blows my mind like that white one stays so clean. He's walking through mud, and he's just like,
Yeah, how do they stay clean? That's a good
it's
question.
magic.
Huh?
It's magic. happened. I wish I was recording. I seriously almost grabbed my phone to record. Not related to what happened, but I just got back from driving down to like Columbus, almost in Ohio, to buy an exhaust for the Slingshot. And I just got home, you know, used the bathroom, got a drink, you know, made some food, sitting on the couch, kind of unwinding. And like as soon as I sit down on the couch, there's just this like, you know, like when a car drives by that's got like subwoofers, you know, and they're real loud, it kind of rumbles your house, and you can hear that like, hear and feel that real low rumble. That's what it was like, but it was way lower. Like it was barely audible, you know, like the bass, you can hear it, you know, you can hear like the, this, like, you could feel it more than you heard it. And like stuff in the house was going like this, and it lasted, like the initial part was just like maybe 3 to 4 seconds, like the real bad part. But then there was like 15 or 20 seconds where everything in the house was just kind of going like this, like, you know, it was still happening, but like I couldn't really hear or feel anything at that point. And I'm just like, I was literally terrified. I'm like, what the hell was that? Like, we don't have earthquakes and stuff like that around here. So I peek out like the window. I'm like, did the garage blow up? Like it the first thing that came to mind was some kind of earthquake, but at the same time I'm like, wow, look at my head. From wearing my hat today, my face got burnt. But the first thing that came to mind was like an earthquake or something, but I'm like, it didn't really feel like what a typical earthquake is described as. So I'm like, I really don't think that was what it was. And so I'm going like, I'm like looking around, I'm looking outside to see if anybody else, because I noticed like when the power goes out or when any weird thing happens or something like that, like, you know, I'll peek outside and like you'll see the other neighbors like, you know, peeking through their blinds or something. So I'm looking out like different windows, hoping to see other people looking out. Like, I'm like, was that just my house? Like, did my house just like crumble the foundation or something and it's about to collapse? Like, I was legitimately scared. So I'm looking outside, I'm like, did the Slingshot blow up in the garage or something? Did somebody's car nearby blow up? And I didn't see anything. So I go upstairs and I'm like walking up the stairs, like peeking around. I'm like expecting to see the ceiling collapsing or something like that, but I didn't see anything. So I got on that app. I don't know, it's kind of newer, but like it's starting to kind of get popular. It's called Nextdoor. It's basically just like a social kind of thing for like you and your neighbors, like within, you know, the few neighborhoods around you. You know, it's not like a Facebook thing where you like post status updates and pictures and stuff. Like you just post like, you know, hey, you know, I need my yard cut. Is it anybody's kids cutting grass? You know, give them $20. Or, you know, hey, when is garbage pickup? You know, it's just stuff like that, like related to, you know, your house and neighborhood. But I'm like, I got on there, the first thing I thought of, because I don't ever use it, but I have like an account. So I get on there and I'm like, hopefully somebody like somebody had to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like people have to be like, what the hell was that? So about 5 minutes later, I hear my email go off, and it was like, there's a new hot topic or something like that in Nextdoor, and it was called ground shaking or something. I'm reading the comments. People literally from me, like here in Monroe, to the opposite side of town. Like when I drive way out across town to Telegraph and like go to the auto parts store or like Walmart and all that stuff, people way out there felt it. And I'm like, and now I'm seeing people on Facebook talking about it, like the news is not the news, but like these people that are local in Monroe, they kind of like go anywhere, the scene of like, you know, any kind of crazy stuff going on, they go and post about it or whatever. They posted about it and they're like, I was in my car and I felt it, and I'm just like, holy crap. Like, I'm so curious to what it was. But a lot of people are saying like, you know, I've lived in, you know, such and such state before. That was not an earthquake. You know, I've never felt an earthquake like that. Like that was some kind of explosion or I don't know. So I'm gonna go check back on there and I'll let you guys know if I hear anything. Bailey, come here, all the way. Come here. No, come on. Well, this isn't how I meant it, but okay. Hey, Google, stop. All right, so it has been 2 days, I think, since what you guys just saw, the earthquake clip. So I truthfully really didn't feel like that was an earthquake, but apparently it was. It registered somewhere like out on Lake Erie in Monroe. It was like a 3.4 magnitude or something like that, which I don't know anything about earthquakes. I don't know if that's big or small. Like I said, it felt pretty crazy, but like at the same time, it wasn't like, anything in the house was gonna break or, no dishes were gonna like fall over, or fall off the counter or something like that. But yeah, so I do apologize. I haven't really uploaded too much. I'll have uploaded quite a bit probably since you see this video, but I've done quite a bit actually, but like it really hasn't been like vlog-worthy stuff. Friday after work, I drove down to like, I don't even know how to say the name, so I'm going to put it right here in Ohio. It's about an hour and a half south of where I work, about 2 hours south of home. I drove the Slingshot down there, but I picked up an exhaust for the Slingshot finally. Something I've really, like 3 things I really, really, really want for the Slingshot was an exhaust, seats, and bigger wheels. Anyway, so I put that in yesterday. The people I bought it from, they were old, like probably 60 years old, and they're like, oh, this is just too dang loud for us. So I'm like, probably be perfect then. So I drove all the way down to Indiana. I couldn't beat it. It was roughly like a $600 setup, and I talked them down to $200 for it, so I couldn't pass it up. They basically put it on, drove it around for a couple days. It was like, nope. Tried the different baffles, nope. Took it right back off. So, I mean, it's probably got, I would say, less than, 50 miles on it. So she's like, yeah, when you put it on, put a whole day aside to do it. And my buddy just put the same exact one on, but his was a lot more used, and he actually paid a little bit more money for it too, this guy. But he put it on, he's like, dude, there's no way it should take a whole day. He's like, I put mine on, it took me about 3.5 hours. So I had got back that day, and I really wanted to get it on, but I didn't. Plus, I had been driving for, 3 hours, so that stock exhaust was hot. And, it's probably take an hour before it was cool enough to be able to, handle it. And it was already, like, almost 7 o'clock when I got home. So the next day, Saturday after work, which was yesterday, I got home, sat down on the couch all day at work. I'm like, yeah, as soon as I get home, I'm going to go knock that out and then go cruise around all day, go up to Detroit and cruise with the guys and stuff. I got home and I was just like, nope. So finally got up. I was just like, I had no motivation. Like I had zero willpower to go do this, but I got up, went out in the garage, just started doing it. I'm like, all right, it's, I'm kind of getting in the mood now. So it took me 40 minutes, maybe, to put that on. And that included like at least a solid 10 minutes of searching for my tools, because everything's scattered everywhere in my garage. So like literally 40 minutes. I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did I forget something? But no, I don't know what took these people an entire day, and I don't know what took him 3.5 hours. So yeah, I was gonna record it, but like I said, I was just kind of not like in a funk, but I was just like, I didn't want to go out there anyways, let alone, worry about trying to record and talk about what I was doing as I was doing it. But after that, I drove up to Shelby's work and visited her on break. And then after that, it was like really close to 7 o'clock. And then the guys, texted in our Facebook Messenger or whatever, in the group, and they're like, hey, we're meeting at Myers. We're going to go cruise Woodward. I'm like, shit. I'm like, give me like 45 minutes. I'll be there. It's a 45-minute drive from my house. But the thing was dirty. So I'm like, oh, man. No, I'm like, screw it. I'll just go. And I'm like, no, I got to wash it. I got to go up there with a clean one. So went and washed it real quick and then flew up there. I got there, it's probably about 7:45. And then we went, it was just 3 of us. We went and, drove down Woodward for a while. And it wasn't anything like the cruise, where it's just bumper to bumper, stop and go. But there's a lot of people on the sides watching, a lot of cool cars parked, ton of cool cars driving by. But it's just it's a little more scattered than normal, than the actual cruise. So we ended up finding this little random parking lot. We all backed in and parked, and we were just chilling and talking and watching all the cool stuff drive by. A couple more guys ended up showing up, and then they were going to head to downtown Detroit to hang out, and Shelby was getting off work, so I was like, I'm going to go head home. And we were going to go for a ride, but I got home, and it was weird, because we live right on the water, and it's normally a lot cooler. Like, right on the water, it's a lot cooler. The closer I got to home, it was just like a wall, where it was, chilly to a point where, I almost turned the heated seat on, and then it went to, literally hot and muggy, that quick. And I was like, ooh, what the hell? So when I got home, she had came outside. She's like, She's like, we don't really have to. I'm like, I mean, it's up to you. I love cruising around. So we ended up just putting it away and, hanging out for a couple hours before, we went to bed.